when did vaping start? When did it come in? Because it's everywhere now.
It's pretty much everywhere now. So I suppose the real growth started kind of 2015, 2016 here. But, it was invented in China a number of years before that as a stop smoking aid, actually, by a scientist over there. But I suppose the real growth has happened in the last 9 to 10 years. The tobacco industry have purchased the vape industry, the companies that produce vapes and are very interested in this space because they can see the move away from tobacco. People are interested in their health a bit more, a bit more aware of the harms of smoking. And the tobacco industry are interested in profit, obviously, and, targeting the next generation of children for the next new thing. So, most of the industry is controlled by the tobacco industry. So they're producing loads of different types of products. There's even new products to provide nicotine, like nicotine gummy sweets, nicotine gel, that you can put on your skin, nicotine toothpicks, nicotine pouches, and vapes. So they're diversifying.
And specifically around vapes, what exactly is it for anyone who doesn't know?
Yeah. So basically you're heating, chemicals. You're heating e-liquid. In the e-liquid, you have ingredients like you have ingredients like formaldehyde, you have ingredients like propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, benzene, toluene, and, flavourings. And you're heating those to a high temperature and you're producing an aerosol. So people think it's a vapour, and it's called vaping, like vapour, as if it was, the steam from the end of a kettle, for example. But it's actually an aerosol. Like you would get in, a tin of deodorant or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's an aerosol. You're inhaling it deep into the lungs. There's, chemicals within it, fine particles, and nicotine, the key ingredients, which keeps people coming back. And the flavours are what's very attractive for young people. So they're coming like thousands of different flavours, cherry cola, lime, crush, whatever, loads and loads of flavours. And it's more palatable than smoking, obviously, for young people, so they keep coming back to it. So you're inhaling that and you're getting nicotine and, initially you're getting that buzz from nicotine.
So you're getting the nicotine hit from the vape.
Yeah, you're getting that nicotine hit. And then, you can get addicted, pretty quickly after a couple of days of regular use. And then you kind of, once you're addicted, your body adapts to nicotine. You need more of it. You produce nicotine receptors in your brain. And then, when you get nicotine, you release feel good hormones in your brain.
Okay, it's an endorphin releaser.
Yes,
wow.
It's an endorphin releaser. And then your body gets used to that level of endorphin. And you need that in order to feel normal, if you understand what I mean.
So it's no surprise that people become addicted to it.
Oh, absolutely. No surprise at all. Really highly addictive. In fact, the WHO would suggest that nicotine is even more addictive than heroin.
Wow.
Yeah. So really, really addictive. And a lot of kids are experimenting, with vapes, and it tastes like strawberry and it tastes quite nice, and they don't think that there's any harm in it because, they don't understand nicotine. They don't understand nicotine addiction. They don't understand that this could be a lifelong addiction. And for a lot of people who have smoked, it is a lifelong addiction. Like we have people who contact our quit services who might have quit smoking 30 years ago. Something happened in their lives and, they end up, maybe at a party or after a bereavement or something and, trying an odd cigarette again. They get the nicotine again into their system, their brain remembers, and, within a week they're back smoking.